it's Stephanie. I'm here at Thrive, and we're gonna work out today on the TRX, but we're gonna pretend like we're either at home or just away from the studio. So maybe we're staying at a hotel. We have the door anchor attached to the TRX, so I'm going to flip that over onto the door, close the door, make sure it's secure, and we're ready to go. So right now I have the straps in position 1. It just depends on sort of the amount of room that you have and also the exercises that you're doing. So we'll start with some upper body exercises. You're going to do each of these for 1 minute, and then you're going to rinse and repeat and do the whole set 3 times. Okay, so we'll start with the low row. Elbows underneath the shoulder. Your feet can be together or slightly apart, shoulders width apart. You're going to find that end range, find that perfect plank. You're simply going to row back in and then come back to the plank. Elbows go to the back, come back to the plank. To make this more challenging, just step forward, row in, back to the plank. Row, back to the plank. Okay, so that's our first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to go into a high row. So you'll start the same exact way, right? Find that end range, find your challenge, flip the palms facing down, elbows go wide this time, back to the plank. Elbows wide, back to the plank. Elbows wide, back to the plank. You're going to continue this for 1 minute strong. Okay, third exercise, bicep curl. Palms are going to face up to that ceiling. The elbow's going to stay nice and high, that shoulder height, as the hands drive up towards the eyes. You're going to come back to center, high curl, back to center. So those elbows are off of that chest. Okay, continue this. So exercise number 4, you're going to start the same way, elbows under the shoulders, find your plank. This time the arms are going to stay nice and straight. You're going to open wide, stretching that chest nice and wide. Come back to center. I'm going to scoot over so I can get more range. Arms open wide, back to the plank. Arms are as straight as possible. You really have to use that core, so those abs and those glutes as you're opening, and control it, right? You don't want momentum to take over. All right, that's exercise 4. So exercise 5, we're going to use that same concept. Hands are facing down. You're going to double lift all the way up to top, then come back to plank. So abs are tight, squeeze and lift, and control it, coming center. All the way up, all the way down. All right, so there are your 5 upper body exercises. Now let's go into your 5 lower body exercises. So first lower body exercise will be a back lunge. So you're going to face the anchor point, elbows underneath the shoulders, standing up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. You're going to step back. Both legs are going to form 90-degree angles, right? If I set my knee on that ground, my hip and my knee are in a line. And then I'm going to come back to stand. I'm going to stick with that leg. So back lunge, nice and tall. Step back, squeeze the glute to stand. All the way down and up. So once I do a minute on that side, I'm going to switch and do a minute on my other leg. Our next exercise for lower body is going to be a squat and a stand, and we'll do some variations in the squat. So first, you're going to squat, squeeze the glutes to stand tall, right? Nice and easy, down and up. Then, about 30 seconds in, you're going to hold the squat. You're going to come up onto those toes, right? Those legs start to shake, that's okay. All right, from here, you're taking that booty 1 inch down, come center. 1 inch down, come center. Just breathe through it. Inhale, exhale. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, back to the stand and squat. And okay, so your third exercise will be a squat to a stand. You can do this with your feet together or your feet slightly apart. You're going to sit back into that imaginary chair and squat, squeeze the glutes to stand. Sit down and stand tall. Squat and lift. So you're going to continue this for 1 minute. Then your next exercise, you're going to take that same concept of the squat. You're going to hold, you're going to roll up onto those tippy toes. From here, you're taking that booty 1 inch down, come center. 1 inch down, come center. So nothing else is really moving except that booty's dropping down and coming back to center. So that is your 4th lower body exercise. Okay, so our last lower body exercise is going to be in a runner's sprint. And we're gonna do some high knees. So how do we get there? You're gonna take your TRX, one handle in each hand. They're gonna come between you and the armpit. So they're not on top of you, but they're underneath your arms. Handles right up to the armpits. You're gonna walk back, find that end range. From here, you're gonna lift a high knee, back to center. Lift a high knee, back to center. You wanna pause at the top in the beginning so that you're squeezing those abs and squeezing those glutes. And then about 30 seconds in, for the last 30 seconds of the workout, you're gonna run it through.